Hello, Gene Schwimmer here. Welcome to today's vlog. Just one short item today, then on to the main subject. The short item is Nancy Pelosi, who has been criticizing, well, actually she's been criticizing Trump since he became president and even before during the campaign. But the latest complaint is that Trump, according to Nancy Pelosi, has been slow in responding to the coronavirus epidemic. I guess she forgot how she and Democrats have been criticizing Trump for closing the border to China, stopping travel of Chinese nationals to the United States and then later Europe. But starting with China, they were calling him a racist for doing it. Obviously, they should have been calling him to close the border even sooner, but they criticized him for doing it when he did. As for Nancy Pelosi specifically, I want to show you a video here. This will illustrate her hypocrisy. This video is from February 23rd. It's a response to Trump closing the border, and you'll see her minimizing the threat of the coronavirus, about which she is now criticizing Trump as having responded too slowly.
She has been going around to show that it is perfectly safe to be here.
It's exciting to be here, especially at this time, to be able to be unified with our community. We want to be vigilant about what it might be on what is out there in other places. We want to be careful about how we deal with it, but we do want to say to people, come to Chinatown. Here we are. We're, again, careful, safe, and come join us.
So there it is, as I said, a video recorded on February 23rd, a few weeks after the coronavirus was known to be spreading outside of China and coming to the United States. She is in a crowd in San Francisco. I don't see any social distancing there, do you? To me, it's the opposite of social distancing. There she is in a very large crowd, minimizing the threat of coronavirus and essentially calling Trump, as I said, a racist, saying everything is fine. And besides Nancy Pelosi, because Andrew Cuomo is in the news a lot, governor of New York, people are even talking about him as a potential Democratic presidential candidate instead of Biden. Not going to happen. But he was making similar statements criticizing Donald Trump, saying that there was no need to restrict travel from China to the United States. They've both been proven wrong since then, obviously. Neither of them has apologized. And Nancy Pelosi not only has not apologized, has not admitted that she was wrong, has not thanked Trump for acting as soon as he did. She has the nerve to claim that he acted too slowly. We all know what would have happened if he had acted even sooner, because we know how they reacted when he acted when he did. Next item, and this is the main subject for today. I'm going to show you more videos, two videos, one right after the other. Watch.
Ci salviamo da soli.
First, for those of you who don't speak Italian, and I am one of those people, what those guys are saying in those videos that you just saw translates into English as "we'll save ourselves." What is that about? What you saw in that video was Italians burning the European Union flag. Why are they doing that? They are doing that because of, well, here is a headline. Look at this headline. France issues rallying calls to, quote, buy French, unquote, as coronavirus erodes EU single market. In other words, just as Trump is putting America first, for which he's been criticized often, the French are putting France first. They're saying buy French, the same as we say buy American, the same as we're saying that we've got to bring back our, for instance, pharmaceutical manufacturing from China to the United States. The French are doing something similar. Now, we have to compare that with the United States. We have this coronavirus epidemic here too, obviously. The various states where they are having the most problem, they are putting out pleas for help, for aid, for supplies, and we're sending them. The federal government is sending them, and other states are helping. Why? Because we're all Americans. The idea of the European Union was for all of these separate countries, France, Italy, Spain, so on, to think of themselves not in terms of their nationalities, but as Europeans. But look what's happening with Italy. This is why they're burning the flag, because they are asking for help. They are asking the European Union and the members of the European Union to send help, to send aid. They're not doing it. Italy is on its own. All these countries, they talk about a European Union, they talk about globalism, but at the end of the day, each country thinks of themselves, because at the end of the day, even though I'm in Tennessee, but I don't consider myself a Tennessean. You could call me a Tennessean because this is geographically where I am, or a New Yorker, or a Californian. But at the end of the day, we are all Americans. But in the European Union, for all this talk about becoming a united Europe, at the end of the day, the French are French, the Italians are Italian, the Germans are German. They do not consider themselves Europeans. They do not say to themselves, as we say, we have to help our fellow Americans, we're in trouble. They are not saying we have to help our fellow Europeans, because there really is no such thing as Europe as a political entity. It's just a continent. It's just a geographical area, as much as the European Union is trying to create, a European Union. So we have Britain, which has left the European Union. I can't see how they cannot be anything but happy that they did. So again, if any Brits are watching this, I will repeat what I said before, right after Brexit. You made a great choice. Congratulations. Enjoy your new freedom. To the Italians, I say, well, I don't have to say it. They're probably already thinking it. If they're burning the European Union flag, maybe you should leave too. Started with Britain, maybe Italy should be next. Maybe you Hungarians might want to think about leaving. You Greeks might want to think about leaving, because at the end of the day, as is being proven right now, if you are in trouble, your fellow quote-unquote Europeans are not going to help you. They're just going to think of themselves. They're going to think of themselves as citizens of their own countries, as they should. That's it for today. Thanks for stopping by. thumbs up if you like this video. Share it with anybody you think would also like the video. You can put any comments you might have in the comment section below the video. You can also put any questions you might have, suggestions for future topics. You could subscribe. I would love to get more subscribers. And finally, come back and see me again. I look forward to seeing all of you again. And until I do see all of you again, bye.